I just spit out? Click the subscription button. I feel like I'm going to have a fit. Click the subscription button, guys, please. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and I hope you're well. Yay! So I'm so excited because today I thought I put together a toolkit, something to help us with communication, especially with people who are dealing with infertility, on the journey into fertility. As most of you would know, dealing with infertility is a very, very challenging, sensitive, difficult, scary. Think of all the negative emotions that you can think of, all rolled up together, multiplied by 1,000,000 times. Yes. And oftentimes I know that I've had people who've reached out to me and they are very sensitive and sensible. I did say sensible. Some just feel like they just have right of passage to just say what they want to say, and I just find that intriguing most times. I'm someone who don't easily take offense. Like, you can literally even call me out to my face and use whatever word you want to use. That's like butter off the duck's back to me, because it's not me. I defined who I am. I define who I am. So whatever your word, whatever your notion or preconception about me is, that is for yourself and your head and your mental state. You're not going to come and mess up my mental state and project your insecurity on me. No, never. Your girl is still cool. No, but seriously. So I think I've mastered coping mechanism to safeguard myself and try to give people the benefit of the doubt that whatever it is, they have good intention. Because well, I don't have good intention, I don't know what they're doing around me. But the real guys, honestly, some people just aren't sensitive or sympathetic or empathetic to situations, and because of how grand their life has turned out, or maybe because of their personal experience, they feel like they have a right to say. One thing I've learned in my journey to fertility is the fact that no one journey is the same. You might all have infertility issues and everything, but no one story is the same. Everyone's journey is different. Everyone's story and narrative is different. So even though you struggled with infertility for a couple of years, as long as it's less than how long I've been in it, I'm sorry, darling, you don't understand. So when someone come up to you and say, I've been through it, I understand. I don't think you do. Because you can't compare your understanding of 5 years waiting, 2 years waiting, with someone who's been waiting for 20, 25 years, going on to 30, and you say you understand. What do you understand? Auntie, you have no clue. No. Just like someone who's lost. You've gone to greet someone who's lost a parent, and you're saying you understand. How do you understand when you have both your parents alive? What do you understand? Do we just subconsciously throw words out and don't realize the magnitude of it? Okay, so let's do better. Okay, yeah, we can do better is all I'm trying to say. So I will get back to that. Okay, let's do a bit of housekeeping, guys. So if you're loving what you're saying so far and you're feeling this girl, yeah, feeling this girl, yeah, what are you doing? Click the subscription button. Yes. No, seriously, guys, click the subscription button and put the notification bell on so you'd know when I put my new videos out. I aim to put videos out regularly every Wednesdays That is my promise. But sometimes life happens and it doesn't happen like that. But I've been pretty much consistent, honestly. Pretty much consistent, other than the time that I was poorly. So yeah, so your girl is good for it. Okay, so if you've been here before, oh my goodness, thank you. I've dabbed you now, Woonalicious Fans. Hey. So if you've been here before, you're a Woonalicious fan. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for coming. Thank you for always tuning in. Thank you for your support. And if you're new, oh darling, my lovely, thank you for tuning in. You're far too kind. Don't forget to click the subscription button on your way. Alright guys, on the real though, I don't take life too seriously because life is too short. Because you see normal people who are just dropping like flies. This 2020 alone. Hey. So please, I don't have time. I am going to have frown anyway. Frown lines and everything. So I'd rather have them from creating happy, beautiful memories than wearing my face with a sad face, frowning unnecessarily and aging and just carrying burden. Look, it takes far too much energy to worry than to be happy. I'm telling you. People think it's the other way around. It takes far too much energy. It takes out of your health and well-being worrying than it is to focus on being happy and just seeing things for what it is. Not adding, not subtracting, just appreciating. Okay. All right, enough faffing around now. Let's get to this because I want to make my videos very short and sweet. So this week I am doing a toolkit, a user guide for dummies on communication 101 with how to communicate with people struggling with infertility. Okay. So like I said earlier on, don't tell people you understand anything except you have actually walked in their shoes. I just feel like it's demeaning, like it's insulting to just try to downplay someone's pain. You have no right. I know you want to make someone feel better, but I'm telling you, downplaying it is not the best. It's not the right way to go, fam, except if you're actually enemy. Yes. Except if you're actually against that person. That's why you be like that. But if you are not, please don't say you understand, because you don't understand anything. Okay? All right? So just say, look, I don't understand what you're going through. I don't. But please know that I'm here for you. I would take that to the bank, darling, if you told me that. Okay? All right? So sometimes you just need to be a sounding board or something that someone can just vent. So just be there for the individual based on how they need you. You don't try to make out how you feel you should be used or needed. And just be a shoulder for them to lean on. It takes a place of knowing. So I think the first thing, first of all, number one of the toolkits, user guide, dummy guide, is get to know the individual. Get to know the individual, because everyone is different. I'm a very outward going person. I like, you can just come up to me and be like, hey girl, I see you, I feel you, you know, I got your back, I am like very open, and you know, I don't take life too seriously. I am the class clown, if there's anything like that. I just goof around, I make fun of myself, I laugh at myself, I laugh with myself, and you know, maybe that's the secret of me looking young. We try. But honestly, get to know the individual, because you might feel like you know people, but you actually don't. You have no clue, because people only let you know what they want you to know. They don't think you know anybody. You don't even know you're safe, because don't you do things that even you're surprised that, how did I do that? And this is you carry yourself around everywhere. Yes, you're surprised that you did something. So how do you now feel like you know someone? You know, get to know people. And then secondly, ask them how How do you want me to be of help to you? How do you want me to be a support to you? Because half the time, even the individual is trying to figure it out. Okay, and now if you come on to them too strong, it might rub off some people some way. Some people just want to deal with this by being by themselves, excluded and everything. Me, I can't. I thrive with people around me. Like, I'm the light of the party, y'all. If there's no winner, the tea ain't complete. I said that. I don't need any alcohol to be hyped, okay? So I'm your wing girl. You want to have me on your side, okay? So yeah, basically you need to ask them how they want to be supported. Okay, because people are different. People have different personalities. Some people are open and you know, and some people are not. They're reserved and they just want their space. And moving on to the next point, don't go about giving advice if they didn't ask you. Auntie Skelewu, don't go about giving advice if you've not been asked yet. Okay, no one need your unsolicited advice. Okay, did you get that? Was that clearing up for you? Did you want me to take that again? Don't go giving advice when they didn't ask you anything. Okay, because you don't know what people are going through. You don't know anyone's situation, so you can't just assume. Some people actually don't even have anything wrong with them. Like, medical wise, there is unexplained. How can you can't start telling that person, oh, auntie lose weight, auntie add weight, auntie quit your job, auntie come go? Really? Nah. Don't give unsolicited advice. Don't. No one asks for it, don't give it. Okay, if they ask for it, then by all means go out of your way to help. And also, don't go about making insensitive comments. It's just not like, are you a devil? If you're not a devil, then don't say it. Don't go about making insensitive comments, guys. Like, you should know better. You're an adult, you're not a child. So be sensitive to people and be empathic to people's feelings. Saying stuff like, oh, don't you want to have a child? You're not getting young. Are you, is it because of you don't want to lose your body? All sorts. It's just ridiculous what people come up with, honestly. And there's the other one where people talk about, oh, adoption, why don't you want to adopt? Everyone should be adopting, actually. Everyone should be providing a safe home for a child. Adoption is not a quick fix or band-aid to stick on infertility issues. No, it's not. Like, adoption is a big deal, hence why everyone, if you got kids or not, and also being a blessing for a child and providing a safe space for them to thrive in. Okay, adoption is not a quick fix or a band-aid over infertility. It is not, guys, please. It's something that every couple needs to seriously go away and pray about it. Because, for example, look at the fathers of all fathers, Abraham. Okay, no one sent him to do good work for him. If God did not tell you to go and adopt, look, it's not having kids that keeps marriage. Okay, marriage ends because it has gradually faded away, and then when it has disappeared, finish, you say, oh, my marriage has ended. No, it has been ending since. So as it has been fading away, that's when it has been ending. A child does not fix marriages. I know people who've got kids and they separated. The kids didn't make them stay together, so they had kids and they're still not married. So having kids is not a solution to saving a marriage, guys. Another point I would also want to share is unsolicited attention. You know how you go to naming, someone told me actually that they stopped going to naming ceremonies and all that because when someone, I don't want to say if it's a family member of her, anyway, they wanted to pray for people who were trying to conceive and didn't have kids, and they called them out. Was that necessary? The word of God is powerful, sharper than every two-edged sword, tearing asunder everything that if your word really carry weight, wherever it is you say it, you should meet that person where they are. They didn't need to be called out as if it's a show of shame that, oh yeah, we're celebrating childbearing year, but gather these people. Who gave you the right? I won't even stand up. Who will be my mother or my father? My father and my parents are too put push to do that actually. They're not ignorant people. But if someone had done that to me at an occasion, I'm not gonna stand up. I'm sorry. I'll be staring at you like, are you even talking to me? I'll be staring at you like a statue. Awkward. It's not necessary now. That's just stressful, embarrassing. It's just not right. And sometimes I think people need to think of themselves in that situation to really understand what people are going through. Guys, don't do that. Don't call people out. And you know, I get it sometimes. Like, I mean, I'm grateful for my friends. I've said this before, maybe I've said it in one of my other videos. I love to go out. Like, any excuse to dress up, I did it. So when my friends, you know, they have party for their kids and all that, you know, they invite me to come along. I don't have a child, but how much food can I eat, for crying out loud? Because at the end of the day, the people that even have a child, you should actually even be more worried about inviting more kids, because then you have to do more extra bags, goodie bags and party bags and all of that. But for someone who doesn't have a kid, you know, it's good for them to come along. You're including them, and by so doing, you know, making them have more self-worth and building their confidence. At least they have an experience of what it is to expect. But saying you're not inviting someone because they don't have a kid, they are coming, is it going to add an additional head count of party packs that you're finding for the child? Or what plate of jollof rice and sandwich are they going to finish that you can't invite? Please guys, be more sensitive, okay? If you're friends out there and you know you've not been inviting people or family members whom you know, invite them. Let them, give them the right to say no, I'm not coming. And don't be tired of inviting. It's just like how you make prayer and supplication to God. Would we stop praying because our prayers are not being answered? You can't now. So keep trying, and then these individuals will know for true that okay, you're actually for them and you actually do care and you really want them there. Because most of the reason why people don't want to come might probably be because of the experience they've had before. Hence why they'll be like, I'd rather not go. And slowly but surely they get themselves in that mode where they don't even get invited to events at all, and it's just sad. It is just appalling, to say the least. So stop being a bad friend and stop shaming people because of their condition. People who have disabilities, they are included in the society. Nothing has happened to them. So a whole human being like this now, because they can't have a child of their own, you feel you have the power to treat them anyhow because of what? I'm exhausted now talking about this. Yeah, frankly speaking, I think I'm done. By all means guys, engage. Let me know if there's any more that you feel should be added on this list. So guys, that's it from me this week. I hope you've enjoyed seeing my face. And if you haven't, thank you for watching to this point. All the same, please just kindly subscribe before you go, and like as well, and please comment. And yeah, and you can follow me on all my social media platforms. I get up to no good, guys. You want to see all my shenanigans? Yeah, you wanna see that. You wanna join my social media platform. So guys, I'm gonna call it a wrap here. Please stay blessed. Let's just be hopeful, prayerful, trusting God. Like hope is only attached to the living. So if you're alive, there is hope. If you're alive, there is hope. Okay. All right then, I'm gonna go now. God bless you. Bye.